Hello again, everybody. So, a little bit of a different video this week. It's been crazy lately.
It has been.
So, new position at work. I've been traveling a lot. So, middle of a 3-week stint of traveling every week. Kid started his senior year, dealing with all that kind of stuff, doing college visit trips. What else we had going on?
I don't know.
Yeah, just been
Just
things
a lot
breaking
of stuff.
around here, vehicle issues, the normal, and then trying to get our projects done. So we figured we'd sit down, kind of not even recap, just regroup and go over what we've got coming up and what the plans are now. We've spent the last few days kind of discussing some of that and where from here. So we've got 10 months?
Yeah, 10 months.
Yeah, 10 months till we can put the house on the market. So we're trying to work backwards from that, what we have to do to get the house ready, what we have to get the camper ready. So camper is going to be the first thing. So we've got 3 trips coming up, 2 with the camper, 1 not, in the next month and a half or so. When we get back from our October trip, we're going to tear into this thing. Shanna has ideas. So it's, cabinets?
It's re-insulating.
Yes, yeah. We're going to pull these sidewalls, paneling down, and we're going to re-insulate.
We're going to rip out the cabinets. We're going to
Paint.
paint. We're going to put new cabinets in, or at least redesign it a little bit. Paint. We're going to, what else?
Let's see, it was insulate, paint. There's a few things I might do with the lighting. We'll see if I have the money to do what I'm thinking about and if I've got the skill to pull it off. So we'll leave that for a surprise. Yeah, so November to February-ish.
We're going to really gut this place out.
Yeah, we'll have several videos of this thing getting gutted and redone, try to get ready for our trips next spring. Because then next spring, we'll have to really focus on getting the house ready to go on the market. So for right now, you saw if you watched last week, you saw the porch trim get done, which was one of the big projects I've been waiting on. So after that, outside, I've got to do some edging, some not garden beds, some flower beds. And then, what else left outside? Just fencing?
Fencing, and we said we might try to do gravel before if we can.
Yeah, driveway could use to have gravel put down. I hate to see what that's going to cost, though. But yeah, so that and working on the fence, that's really it for outside. So the outside's close. Inside, we had one kitchen cabinet that got damaged a couple years back. So I've got to figure out how to get a new cabinet in that spot without having to
redo all the rest of the cabinets.
Yeah. The rest of the cabinets are fine. They're nice. So we don't want to redo the entire kitchen. So I've got to work on that. I've got a couple interior doors to replace and baseboards. And that would be inside the house.
Yeah.
So between now and spring, it's going to be that, and then get the curb appeal for spring so we can put it on the market next year. From there,
always something.
Who knows what we're doing? We have a lot of ideas. Part of it will depend on what the market's doing as far as how much we can get out of the house at that point.
I say for at least the first few months, we'll probably just travel around.
Yeah, so that's what we're thinking about, just paying every bit of debt we have off, see how much we have left over in the bank. And we might spend several months and just tour the country. We're not going to go full-time RV and long-term.
No, I don't want to do that.
Granted, we watch enough other RVers that have said that when they started too. But we'll probably use this camper, what we have now, go spend a few months. I was just in New Mexico last week. It was really awesome. But it sucks that I was there by myself and working. So I definitely want to take the camper back and Shanna with me so we can go do a bunch of hiking and all that stuff. So
that may be our first trip. That's what we might close on the house here and just
head out west.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so since I work remotely, we've talked about we could have weekends travel, get however far we can over the weekend, and then set up a campground for the week, and I can just work from the campground, just make sure I have Wi-Fi. And then work our way out there, do that for a few months, be looking at property. We're leaning towards a few areas of Georgia or eastern Tennessee for our land. I kind of like the idea of moving out west, but there's enough negatives and there's enough I don't know about it that it'll probably be a hard sell to get Shanna to go out there.
Probably.
But here in 2 weeks, we go to Indiana to visit family, which will be fun.
Yep.
And on the way, we're cutting a couple different ways on the way there versus way back. And I've got some properties mapped out we're going to go look at and see. So we can start comparing some of the Tennessee properties to what we've been looking at in Georgia. And yeah. Yeah, so we'll see. I looked at some stuff out in New Mexico while I was there. There's some cool spots there too, but
I can't say we definitely wouldn't move there. I'm just saying I don't foresee us moving there. I see us going and visiting.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll be doing some of that. And then, like I said, we've got Indy trip in 2 weeks.
Yep.
2-3 weeks after that, we have a camping trip here nearby, park we've never been to. And then in October, FDR State Park, which we've been there before, but we weren't there long enough.
Yeah.
So we're going to go spend some more time there.
There's a lot of hiking, and there's a little town I want to go to. We didn't get to do any of it when we went, so...
Yeah, then the other projects you'll be seeing, we'll be mixing some car stuff in. So, like always, last time, if you watched any of my truck videos, I had the truck done, just needed an alignment. Took it to the shop for an alignment, and they're like, oh yeah, we can't do an alignment, it needs kingpins, and apparently this mechanic shop, and I've talked to others, they just, if you have the twin I-beam suspension on a Ford, they're just like, it ain't worth the hassle, we're not doing it. So they wouldn't do it, so I just ordered all the parts, I'll do it myself. Granted, I told Shanna that means I'm going to do it in the driveway. That thing might be down a month or so, a little bit more, who knows.
Well, we really haven't used it anyway, so...
But it's going to be brand dang new. Parts are here, they just got here today, so this weekend I might rip into that and start doing that. I mean, it's not that much really. It's kingpins, radius arm bushings. I'm going to do transmission filter and fluids, and wheel bearings. It's not that much. It's just getting the kingpins out is a little bit cumbersome. They're rusted in. So that'll be the next priority project vehicle-wise. The Tahoe and the Cherokee, it's just going to fix the few little odds and ends that need fixed. They're both doing pretty well right now. We have an idea that might be fun for Shanna. So Shanna's pretty darn good with the stuff around the house. Like last week when I was out of town, power went out. She got the generator out, fired up, got the things plugged in, needed to. So she's good at that, but doesn't know much on cars and wants to.
And especially if you're for traveling a little bit and we get in a situation where we need a car going and it's down, I need to be able to work on it.
So she's got to do some thinking and pick either the Tahoe or the Cherokee. And whichever one she wants to do, it's going to be her toy thing. So I've got my Jeep and my truck. She can pick one of those two, and then we'll go through it, redo interiors, lift them, wheels, tires, and I'll actually have her crawl under it, tools in hand, and teach her how to do it, help her with it. But thought it'd be kind of fun for her to learn, and I've got ants crawling on me. Love that. But yeah, so she can kind of learn how to do some of that stuff, get exposure to the tools, what's going on with them, and...
Well, I watch you, so I know the basics, and I've shocked people around here that I know more than most women do. So
yeah, she knows the component names. She can point to and know this is a starter, an alternator. I mean, she knows like main stuff, and I mean part of that, like between all the stuff her brother does and everything, she's been around it enough. So she gets it. So we're gonna have her have a vehicle that she chooses, and she can choose what to do with it, but she's gonna do the work. So that'd be fun to keep up with. Outside of that, that's enough to keep us busy.
Yeah, especially till the kid gets out of high school, which won't take long.
Yeah, so yeah, by next June we hope to have this house on the market, and then hopefully by next fall we're buying land somewhere, and then it'll turn into developing the property. How quickly can we get to where we're staying on it? Do we full-time in the camper until it's developed? Do we upgrade campers so we could stay full-time on the property? A bunch of unknowns there.
Which I'm okay with.
So we'll figure all that as it comes along, but yeah, tag along, see what we get into. There's not much else this week. Like I said, it's 3 weeks in a row of travel, so unfortunately not much getting done around the house. But we enjoy you watching. Anything else we got?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Not that I can think of.
So if you want to see the rest of the projects we're doing, make sure to like and subscribe, all that stuff, to keep up with the channel. For those of you in Indy that are keeping up with us, we'll be up there soon. Look forward to seeing y'all. And we'll see the rest of you next Saturday.